Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm showing you guys how I watercolored my wig, and I'm using the colors from Adore. um from Adore. And so I'm starting with ruby red, crimson, and neon pink, and this is a custom color. So I wanted a nice red color, like something vibrant, not too dark but not too, I don't know, not too dark, because the wig actually did come out kind of bright, but I just wanted some highlights and lowlights just all in one color. So I just mixed in those three colors. I did the pink just because when the light hits it, I just wanted to give you some pink tones. I just had that idea. I don't know, I just mixed some colors together. I just had that idea to mix those three colors and to see what happens. And so with my measurements, I really just kind of eyeballed it. So I'm adding in, like, I would say a quarter of the ruby red and the crimson, and then just a, small dab, or, I don't know how much pink I poured in there, to be honest. Like, I would say maybe another 10% or 15% of the neon pink, and just mix it together. And I'm going to add some more of the crimson and the ruby red, just because I want to make sure I was still getting a lot of that vibrancy from the red and not too pinky. And I'm going to mix that together, and I'm going to pour that into my water. I did pre-boil before putting into the container, so it was already boiled, and I just poured it into the container, so it was steaming hot and ready for me to pour the dye in. And this wig I got from my hair vendor, and it does have, I think, 3 combs. This is a 360 613. I believe this is a body wave blonde wig, and I'm going to spray my got to be free spray so that the lace doesn't get stained. That was one of my worries here, was just the lace being stained from the red dye, just based off of all of the tutorials I've seen. So I was just like, let me spray this down for me to protect my lace. I'm sorry, you guys. So yeah, and then I'm going to just kind of fluff it out and get that ready for me to dip it. And I'm going to pour the dye into the boiling hot water, and I'm just going to use my dyeing brush to mix that in. So now this red, it's kind of giving me like a fruit punch red type of vibes. So I did take a strand from the wig because I didn't have any blonde bundles sitting around for me to do a a strand test. So I just used like one of the strands on the ends from the wig. I think I went to the back and picked it because I was like, it really doesn't matter. And just to kind of get see more of the color payoff before I put it into put the whole wig into the water. So I felt like it was a little too light for me, so I added more dye. I think I went in with all 3, or just more of the red and the ruby red and the crimson. So that's the crimson, I believe, and I think I used all of it because I don't think I have that dye anymore. So yeah, I think I used all of it, and I just mixed that in. So I think okay, it looks like I just added that. I thought I went in with more, but since I wanted darker, I went in with the darker dye. And you see how that color changes from that bright red to a deeper reddish, like burgundy color. So I wanted something a little bit darker. And this is the neon pink just because I didn't want to lose that pink color in the wig. Once we hit some highlights from it from the lighting, I still wanted to make sure I maintained that pink color. So now how I dip this wig, I just started with the ends and I slowly just put it in there. Again, I was kind of nervous about staining the lace, so I'm just kind of like taking my time here, and I was getting a little frustrated with my gloves because they did have some dye on it. So, but I just slowly submerged the wig, the hair into the water, and I kind of let it sit there. I did cut out the clip because I set it there for maybe 2 minutes. I just didn't want any like blonde patchy spots in it. So working with gloves, I do get a little bit frustrated, especially with nails. So I took one off and then I grabbed my brush and just kind of try to get as close to the roots as possible without trying to stain the lace either. But the lace is totally fine. Like after I cut it and everything, like everything looks good. You guys will see how it was on the end and how it looks on me. But just because I know how hard red and blue dye stain on lace, I just wanted to make sure and be safe. But I did leave it in there, and I mainly focused, you know, on pulling up the lace but getting as close to the roots as possible. All right, you guys, and so here I am just going through the wigs, just checking for any like blonde patches or spots. That's why I just kind of let it sit there for a few minutes just to make sure any blonde hair that wasn't red, it was still taking the color. So I just wanted to make sure that the wig was thoroughly colored before I fully pulled it out. So I just kind of pulled it out, dunked it back in, making sure that the even around the edges it was red. So I just put it back in, I let it sit again, like I said, for about 2 minutes. And here I am submerging the hair again, dipping it, and I'm going to wring it out and wash it. So now I'm just kind of grabbing the wig up by the lace and pulling it forward, just doing one last check for just any blonde spots or patches, because I did just constantly, you know, go back and forth of submerging the hair in the water just to make sure it took and just got as red as possible. So I'm just wringing it from the ends and I'm going to put it in the sink and shampoo it. So the shampoos I'll be using is the Can2 Cleanse Cream Shampoo, Carol's Daughter, I think it's the Thirst Quenching Shampoo and Conditioner. And I just use these shampoos just because it makes my wig smell really good. I'm trying to think. I did not use silicone mix on this wig. I didn't have it yet. I have it on the wig that I'm wearing. But yeah, so I just shampooed it. So I know this clip is out of focus. I forgot, and then I went back in and readjusted it because I remembered that I didn't put it in focus. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just lathering the hair, just washing it because I did buy it that same day and she did take it out the pack and everything. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. I probably could have just got away with conditioning it, but I just wanted to make sure that it was, that it was, you know, clean. Just make sure it's clean. Get any of the red dye out of the lace, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's just what I did. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have shampooed it, but it didn't hurt it or anything like that. So
That's that UE, boy.
alright, you guys, so after I have conditioned and rinsed out the conditioner, I am going to take my wig and some T-pins and put it on my styrofoam head, and I'm just kind of detangling the wig and pushing the hair back so I can see. So don't judge my styrofoam head. That's all I had that day. My godfather actually gifted me a mannequin head and wig stand for my birthday, so we had Amazon primed it earlier that day and it came Monday. And then I just bought a the actual tripod because the one it came with was more so for like the table. So now when I do my videos, I'll have a canvas, wig head, and the actual tripod stand. So we're gonna be legit and it'll be a lot easier for me, but I just work with what I had. So yeah, I just T-pin the wig down and I'm just gonna blow dry it and just kind of comb through it. And yeah, and that's pretty much how I got this hair. And I did insert, I was about to say insert some clips with the wig on after I straightened it. And then with this style, I did style it as well. So it'll be those two clips at the end, but that's pretty much it. I didn't want to install it on camera because I never installed a 360 wig before, so it kind of took me a minute to figure it out. And yeah, so I didn't install the back. I really just installed it like it was a frontal. It had to cut out the ears and all of that, and just having to cut out any excess lace, stuff like that. But I just pretty much installed it like a frontal versus the front and the back because I was like I was gonna need help. So yeah, this was like late at night. I was up to like 11 and I didn't style it until the next day. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want some more wig or hair videos on my channel. I will definitely film them for you guys. And let me know what you think of this color. Do you like this custom color? Is it something you would wear? Would you try it? But let me know down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
That's that UE, boy.